Good luck with that, girls. Now, well, speaking of girls, what girl doesn't love a big chunk of gold? This giant nugget is fittingly called Destiny. It's up for auction today. It weighs 3.6 kilos and was found by 3 prospectors in Victoria's goldfields back in July 2012. And Paul Sumner from auction house Moss Green joins us now from Melbourne. Paul, good morning to you. Just how rare...
Good morning, Sam.
Now, have you got the nugget there with you?
I do.
Okay.
In fact, I have two nuggets here with me, Sam.
Okay, so it's not the one in your hand there, because that looks a bit small.
Well, this one, Sam, if you'd found this back in the 19th century, that would have changed your life. But if you'd found this one, this would have really changed your life.
It's like, that's
incredible.
not a
It's about 3.6 kilos.
3.6, it's
exactly.
amazing. All right, so what sort of bidding are you expecting on that, Paul?
Well, this has been valued at $500,000. We're estimating the bidding will start at $250,000, 250,000. So just remember, back in the 19th century, if you were digging around prospecting for gold and you found something like this, what this would have meant then and now.
Exactly. I know. Don't worry about the olden days. What about now? So who would buy something like this? Would a jeweller buy it and turn it into rings and bracelets?
Well, it's worth more than its bullion value, because just the sheer nature of people do collect these, and they'll pay more than the gold value. Hence the difference between its value and what we're estimating. We'll see what happens at the auction today, Moss Green.
I tell you what, I've been panning as a school kid just near there on a school excursion, and nobody turned up anything like that. The Sovereign Hill Gold Museum says Destiny is worth more than $500,000. Do you reckon it will get up to that kind of money?
Well, the owners will be hoping that, because it's an incredible story. These three chaps who were digging around just a couple of years ago, digging around the Ballarat region, and came across this digging under a tree. They'd nearly given up for the day, thought this was a rock, and discovered this. They'll be hoping it goes for as much as it can at the auction. So
it was under a tree, not even in the water where they make you pan, as a school kid.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly, and they'd sort of given up. They were exhausted, just about had it, you know, because prospecting is not so good these days as it was back then. And this is what they found. And I have to say, this is really heavy, Sam. This is 3.6 kilos. So my arms are about to give out.
Does it look like that, or have you spiffed it up a bit? Does it look like just any other rock when you find something like that under a tree?
I don't think so. I think if you found that, I mean, when they picked up the rock, because it was encased in stone, it was, they thought this is unbelievably heavy, and then they chipped away and found this. But yeah, look, it's amazing. You can see it in comparison to the size of me.
Yes.
Look at it. Incredible.
Well, it's almost as big as a man's head. Look, it's a good arm workout for you, but we'll let you put it down, because I know you're labouring under the nugget. All the best today, Paul. We'll check in tomorrow and see what it sells for.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, okay. Enjoy that. I'd like some earrings. Yeah.
How good that you can still find stuff like that just as an amateur, sort of just
under a tree,
digging around.
Didn't everybody go to where was it, Ballarat?
Yeah, Sovereign
Hill and pan. Although I grew up in there's a fire engine going past. Get a bit scared these days. Although I grew up just down the road from Kyandra, so that was a pretty good gold area too.